Kirsten Gunderson, Middleton High School. This is my prep profile.
Kirsten, right in the middle of a great basketball season, you're also a soccer player. How do you balance the two sports in high school?
Well, soccer is more in the fall and in the spring. They have a lot of open gyms and indoor over the winter. But it's pretty much split, basketball in the winter, so there isn't much conflict.
What do you like about being a multiple sport athlete, especially at a school like Middleton that a lot of kids would specialize normally?
I just stay active. It's really helped me a lot with time management, with going to school and then going right to practice, going home, doing your homework. You can't really procrastinate like a lot of other people can.
Do you have any interest in playing a sport at the next level?
Potentially. I'm looking for the school first, so it depends where I get in.
What kind of plans do you have? What would you like to pursue a degree in?
I'd like to major in either biology or molecular biology or biochemistry.
And what would you like to do from a career standpoint?
I want to be a pediatric oncologist. My mom thinks I'm crazy. She says I'm going to go home crying from work every night, but I just want to make a difference.
Yeah. I was going to say, how did you decide on that? Has there been somebody that's inspired you, or?
I've always known that I've wanted to be a doctor since I was little, but probably oncology, because there probably isn't a person that I know that hasn't been affected or knows someone who has the disease. This year even with Matt Meinhold's doing it, probably pushed me even a little more.
I said that you got your start in sports playing with the boys during recess, so I take it you in every sport, anything you could compete in, you competed in?
Oh yeah, I beat up on the boys in elementary school.
So what was the first sport you remember playing?
Soccer with the Blasters. We went undefeated.
And any particular, I guess, you look at what parents have to kind of sign you up. They have to drag you kicking and screaming at things, or were you on them saying, hey, sign me up for this, sign me up for that?
Yeah, definitely both. They wanted me to get involved, but I wasn't going to say no.
You also have an older sister that's a soccer player. Did she have an influence on you too, as a multiple sport athlete playing basketball here too?
Yeah, we would always play together and stuff outside, and her doing it just made me want to do it all that much more. I wanted to be like her since I was little.
Any big little sister trying to pick on big sister, or vice versa, or you guys get along pretty well when you compete?
We get along pretty well. I'm always the underdog, so I'm trying to beat her, but it goes both ways.
When you look at a person that's inspired you the most, who would that be from a team standpoint? I think you've had a couple of athletes.
Yeah. I looked up a lot to Erin Flynn. She was on both my basketball team and my soccer team as freshman and a sophomore. So watching her work hard, I learned a lot from her. But last year with Natalie Staples, she was probably my biggest inspiration and continues to be my biggest inspiration. She didn't think, or no one really thought that she'd be able to use her arm again, but she knew she wanted to play basketball, and now she's out here on the court every day practicing with us, playing with us in games.
Yeah, she was in an accident last year before the year, and she was on the team throughout the year. And to see her play in what I think the first game she hit a 3 this year, was that pretty cool for the whole team to see somebody come back from that?
Yeah, everyone has been there for her, and when she gets out there and does something well, and it's just amazing because she's pretty much working with one arm, and she's better than a whole lot of people. And so we're all there cheering for her and are up on the bench and clapping all the time.
Sometimes it's easy to take sports and participation, for granted. But you look at the examples of both with the boys and the girls teams this year. Obviously, that's not the case for the Middleton students, is it?
Yeah, it's a big eye opener when you have people like Matt and people like Natalie. I think it makes us appreciate the sport even more.
What are you going to remember most about Middleton High School when you leave?
I don't know. All the opportunity that we've had. You can get involved in so many different ways throughout your community and your school, and you just make relationships that are going to last a lifetime.
Packers fan. Now, was it hard? Did you watch the Super Bowl without the Packers in it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Not the same though, is it? As a year
No.
ago, was it? So you want to visit a lot of places. So it sounds like you'd like to do some travel around the world.
Yeah. My sister did a semester at sea this past summer. She went to 8 different countries, and she said it was like the best time of her life. And so I'd like to do that as well.
So you can see yourself doing that.
Yeah.
So you can't live out your puppies. What kind of puppies do you have?
I have a yellow lab, Berkeley, and a little Yorkie named Joey.
So I take it they follow you everywhere, and
Yeah, I mean, when they can.
when they can, yeah. It said dream date, horseback trail. So you into horseback riding?
Yeah, we used to have a horse. We ended up selling her after, like, with all our involvement in sports, we didn't have a lot of time to go out and ride. But my uncle has a cabin out in Montana, and so we go out there and ski almost every winter now. And I don't know, I think it'd be really cool to go out and horseback ride there and get that back.
How about a dream date? If you could go on a date with anybody, who would you pick?
Oh my god. That wasn't on the questionnaire. Let's go Cobb from the Packers.
Okay.
Yep.
So did you watch that 108-yard kickoff return?
Yep.
Yeah. So did that kind of cement it right there, or you just like him?
I mean, he's not, the age gap isn't too huge, so maybe it can work out.
Okay. Dream gift, plane ticket to anywhere?
Yeah.
So maybe world travel for a week or something like that. You can just see yourself doing that.
Yeah. A surprise trip, anyway.
And your perfect day, being outdoors. So you're a very big outdoors person?
Yeah.
Any particular activities you like, or?
I mean, I just hiking, skiing, horseback riding, everything. I don't know, just playing sports.
Right, sports. And any particular activities that you're involved in from a volunteer standpoint, or anything that kind of inspires you?
Yeah, last year I volunteered at the UW hospital and the UW Children's Hospital as a flower deliverer. So I would go around and I'd get to be the happy person for them to see walk through the door. And it was nice seeing everyone smile and how much they appreciated it.
Also, a yearbook editor.
Yeah.
So how cool is that? You get to document your senior year. You're getting to document a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm one of the editors this year, and me and Brian actually got voted most competitive this year in the senior survey. That's probably one of the more fun parts, is seeing what your peers think of you and the rest of your class, and seeing who wins, and then we get to take fun pictures and put the book together. It's just full of memories.
And actually, in academics, you've been a pretty good student athlete here too. How big has that been, and I guess who's had the most influence on the academic side for you?
I mean, my parents always push me to do my best. I mean, I have like the internal drive too. Academics comes first, always, and I mean, every coach knows that, and every coach tells you that. So, just working hard to get into the good school.
All right, well, congrats on a great senior year so far. And last year you went to state finals, Nicolay. Hopefully, one more shot in your career there.
Yeah, I mean, that's the plan. That's what everyone has in the back of their mind. Conference championship, playoffs, make it to state.
All right, well, good luck and congratulations.
Thanks.